I wanted to thank you for taking time to speak with me today.
Thank you,
Thank
Robert.
you.
The pleasure is on ours.
Thank you. Thank you, Bob.
I wanted to congratulate you because you created an album that's not only very powerful, but lyrically very strong. I wanted to ask, what are the inspirations behind the lyrics?
Well, I can answer that, I think. So the basic inspiration behind the lyrics are twofold. One has to do with personal themes and let's say personal thoughts, ideas, or let's say everything else that I want to put out. Want to put out there in order to be, let's say, reflected upon the spirit of the songs. For example, in the album Lone Wolf or Mirror are such songs that reflect the personal perspective of some aspects, let's say, of our lives, but also from events or people that we want to mention or to, let's say, frame into the heavy metal, power metal song.
Mhm.
For example, 6000,
Yes.
that refers to an event in modern history for which 6,000 persons were killed actually in order to perform this event. I'll
Mhm.
let your viewers decide which event this is. I won't tell. They must search modern history to see exactly to which event it refers. We have a hint on the video that we have made for 6,000 as
Yeah.
well as the album, let's say, page, the album image. I will always speak refers to a real person that inspired us to write the song, and the lyrics talks about, let's say, the meaning of this person's life and struggle, actually. So it's canvas of things. It's not one or two things only. From personal insights and personal, let's say, situations to more global and universal themes.
Yes. And I wanted to ask you as well, and speaking of the video, who is responsible for putting the video together for 6,000?
Michael, you can take this one.
Mhm. We cooperated with Haris Kouduris on this one. He used technologies like that are used in video games
Mhm.
mostly, and he created that the animation for the video.
Mhm.
And
And speaking of the album, I wanted to ask you if you could speak about my favorite song, which is "I Will Always Speak."
Mhm.
I will always speak has also the initials of the name of the person it refers to, HB. I won't tell you the person. I won't tell you the person it refers to. This person is no longer with us, has passed away. But framing the song and let's say doing the song was inspired by the deeds and the actions of this person. Again, we want to make it a bit
Mhm.
abstract, a bit more lyrical maybe, but really it refers to a real person that had, let's say, done some things in this person's life. And that's about what it refers. But again, we won't tell the person. We'll let the viewers find out if they like.
And that, and also I wanted to ask you, in recording this album, it's so dynamic and sound. I wanted to ask you, were there any changes in the recording process from the EP to this album?
First, I want to clarify that the previous album, the previous release was not an EP; it was a full album. But on platforms such as Spotify, etc., it is half of it is released. So it gives it seems like an EP, but it's a full album, 10 songs. Regarding the recording process, the producer is the same. It's Bob Katsionis. The composer and lyricist is Ioannis, and I am the vocalist. So the main core of the album is the same. The recording process has a lot of similarities with the previous
Mhm.
album. We are based first on the composition of Ioannis, which is the most important part of our music. His lyrics, my vocal performance, and Bob Caccioni's production and ideas. He's also a keyboardist. He's an amazing musician and a producer. So the core of the previous work is present in this album as well.
And now that the album is out, I wanted to ask, what is the next step for you?
Okay, we may answer both, I think, but maybe I can begin taking the answer first. So, of course, the next step right now that the album is out is to find as much space for it as possible and to reach an audience that will really, let's say, hit the essence of the album. That's what we are working very hard with Michael right now. We are trying to build, let's say, upon this and reach out as many people as possible because we believe not only, let's say, that it's an album good in itself, but we believe in the core messages that the album has to offer, which is even more important. And that's one thing. And after that, we will maybe focus on other things in order to get a more stable, I would say, composition of the band, and see if we can focus on things like making some appearances, etc. But this will come afterwards. Right now, our main focus is the album is very, very fresh. It's out of not even a month, and we'll focus mainly on, let's say, reaching out to as big and as loud an audience as possible.
And I wanted to ask
Yes,
you. Oh, go ahead, my friend.
Yes, I would agree with you. And our first concern is right now, because it's very fresh, is to communicate the music, to reach as many people with our music. And of course, we are working on songs for the next album. We already have 3 or 4 songs for it, and perhaps some live performances. We'll see on that, because our main concern is to create, to produce new stuff, because it's very fresh now.
And also, now that this amazing album is out, I wanted to ask you, what is the best way to get a physical copy of the album and any merchandise that you have?
The best way is through our Bandcamp page to get the physical, the CD. Perhaps in the near future we will print LPs as well. We're discussing on that. Of course, someone can also buy digital copies of the album through our Bandcamp page. Ioannis, do you have anything regarding merchandise?
The Bandcamp page is the main place to go for merchandise as well. We might have also merchandise in the future, like some T-shirt or something. The only thing, Robert, to be quite frank, is because of the situation right now with the forthcoming of the goods between Europe and USA.
Sure.
Right now, it's very, very, very difficult to ship things to USA from Europe, and it's cost-wise also. So right now, just to let you know, to be very frank to our audience in the United States, we cannot, in fact, like the situation is right now, we cannot send things there.
Sure.
So the only thing that is.
But that could change. That could change, and we will see.
We hope this situation will stabilize and things will change to a better situation. We can ship things over there. But right now we don't ship.
And I wanted to ask each of you if you could speak on your musical journey and tell me, at what age did your musical experience start?
Gianni, do you want to start?
At what age, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, began playing piano at 6.
Wow.
Electric guitar at 13. I composed, because I'm mainly a composer, a player, but also composer. I composed my first songs at 16. I made my first album, full album at 20, and it goes on. But there is a story behind it, just to let you know, and Michalis fits very well in this story, because at 22, I made my first album with 8 songs, okay, with the band, back then it was Arugla Sons of Eternity. But eventually this band broke up. Everybody did other things in his personal and professional life. Still, I write songs, 1 song every year, almost. So I arrived to the point that we had 10 songs And then I had was very lucky to meet Michalis. We shared the same dreams and ideas about them, and Bob Caccioni. So after that, we set the journey forward with Michalis first, and we started to do some songs, one there, one there. And afterwards, with Michalis, we met the producer Bob Caccioni, who made in reality the first album with 10 songs, and now the second album with 8 songs. That's my main journey in
That's
this.
amazing.
And yeah, composing heavy metal music is something very big to me.
And you, my friend, speak on your journey.
Of course. I also started pretty early, around the age of 8, 9, singing, playing guitar. Back then it was a classical guitar. Soon it became electric guitar at the age of 11 to 12. And I also used to sing with bands at that time. We wrote our own material back then. We started by writing our songs. It was a very pure age. Later, I participated in many cover bands. And then I met Ioannis, and the rest is history. He explained.
Last 10 years, we worked really, really strong together with Michael.
Yeah. By the way, Bob, you should listen to the album that Ioannis mentioned 20 years ago. It is, in my opinion, it is a metal diamond. It's amazing. It's called Journey into Infinity. It's practically the first band of the first album of this band. Practically, because the composer and the lyricist is the same. It's Ioannis.
Yeah, because back then we were called Hourglass Sons of Eternity, and now with Michael, we just dropped Hourglass and we kept Sons of Eternity. But historically, it goes way back, 25 years back.
Wow.
And the essence of the music is the same, because the composer behind it is the same person, with the same sensitivity, with the same lyricism. In my heart, it's that's the first album. Then Beyond the Realms of Time is the second, and the 6000 is the third.
I look forward to checking out that album for sure.
Yeah. You will like it, I'm sure.
And I wanted to ask you, now that the album's out and the fans have got a chance to hear, I wanted to ask you if you could give a message to those fans, what message would you give them?
I would give them the message to stay true to what they believe, to what they are passionate about, to the music. All the people who like this kind of music are pure-hearted, they are passionate, and stay true.
Keep true. That's exactly what I wanted to say, but Michael also said it. Keep true, keep the spirit, keep on metaling, let's say, keep on being a metal fan, because exactly as Michael said, it's something which is quite unique, and everybody who has felt the real feelings of this music and how it can transcend through times and bring messages is exceptional, I think.
And I wanted to take a moment to thank you for creating an album that's not only powerful sonically, but truly touched me emotionally, lyrically. The album is so very strong, and I look forward to what lies ahead for you, my friends.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
It's great to hear it. Great to hear it. And we are glad that you felt this way. It's about the exact mission that we set forth. Thank you, Bob.
And
thank you. We really appreciate it. It's the main reason why we make music, to have people tell us exactly that our music touched them inside their hearts.
Exactly.
Absolutely, and you truly do. And please keep in touch with anything new news as it comes about, my friends.
Thank you, Bob. Of course.
Thank you, and you have a great rest of your evening, my friends.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Bob.
Cheers.
Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.